Hello, everyone, and good afternoon on this dreary, rainy Friday. We hope that this finds you well. My name is Suba, and in just a moment, Dylan Bell will be right beside me. We are FreePlay, and this is FreePlay Fridays at 4. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome. If you are a subscriber, that's wonderful. We love having you, and we encourage the newbies to do the same. And we'd love to hear from you. So if you are around and you're able to comment, please do either on Facebook or on YouTube. And let us know where you're from, who you are, say hello. It's a really amazing feeling doing these concerts, even though it's virtual and remote and isolated and on a screen, we can still feel your beautiful vibes. I already see Mike Deal is here with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Always wonderful to have you, Mike. And in fact, our first song is one of your requests. So,
all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of which, today is a day that is very much about requests. I think 7 of 9 of our pieces are by
7
request.
of 9.
And I think
just
4
like
of
Star
those-
Trek. Amazing.
Yeah. And I think something like 4, at least 3 pieces are new, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
That are inspired by the requests. Quick little bit of housekeeping. For those of you who are watching on Facebook, we might recommend that if you want to have your best picture and your best sound, head over to YouTube and watch it over there. The YouTube address is youtube.com/c/freeplayduo. I'm going to write that in the comments. And if you want to join us over there, you'll find the videos just a little sharper, a little less choppy. And if you're joining us for the first time, we are giving you studio quality sound. This is our touring rig, which you cannot see over here, and our studio microphone. So we encourage you to listen with your headphones on and really get into the sound of it. So Suba, I'm just going to make a couple of comments and you can tell us what we're going to hear next.
Excellent. So as we said, we decided to honor some requests today to change things up, to keep the repertoire fresh, and to learn a lot of new songs. It's a really cool thing to do. It keeps us on our toes a little bit. So, Mike, you had asked for either Sting or Bobby McFerrin, and we decided to go with the Sting song that we already do, but with a little bit of a twist. So we did mention the little spoiler alert that Sting is going to be rickrolled in this next tune, and that's a request by Jen H. So, Mike and Jen, that one's going to go out to you. And it was really fun putting this together and figuring out that Rick Astley's changes seem to work under a fast-walking bass line of Englishmen in New York. Who knew?
Who knew? We learn new things all the time, and here we go.
All right.
Oh, I am not hearing anything. Suba, did you hear any click?
I did not hear anything.
We just need to take a second and figure out what's going there.
So what I'll tell you, folks who are tuning in, is that we changed up our setup a little bit. So this is the same setup that you've been seeing if you've been following us for the last several weeks. But because we're going to be playing piano, we have another separate setup in our dining room. Ooh, I just heard a click.
Yep.
Yay! Success. And so we've had to kind of maneuver things a little bit differently, but now here we are.
All right.
In the flesh.
Plum, 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 I don't take coffee, I take tea, my dear. I like my toast done on one side. And you can hear it in my accent when I talk. I'm an Englishman in New York.
See me walking down Fifth Avenue, a walking cane here at my side. I take it everywhere I walk. I'm an Englishman in New York.
Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. If manners make it manners, someone said, then he's the hero of the day. It takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile. Be yourself, no matter what they say. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Ooh, modesty, propriety can lead to notoriety. You could end up as the only one. Oh, gentleness, sobriety are rare in this society. At night, the candle's brighter than the sun. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna bring you down. Takes more than combat gear to make a man. Takes more than a license for a gun. Confront your enemies, avoid them when you can. A gentleman would walk but never run. Oh, if manners make it manners, someone said, then he's the hero of the day. It takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile. Be yourself, no matter what they say. 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 Never gonna give you up. Never gonna bring you down. Run round and desert you. Never gonna give you up. Be yourself, no matter what they say. Be yourself, no matter what they say. Be yourself, no matter what they say. Be Rick Astley, no matter what they say.
So we don't have any fun over here, by the way, ever. I thank you, Jen H, for that request. That was amazing. Oh, seeing lots of people that we know and love. I'm looking over at YouTube, just so you know. So Facebook beauties, forgive me for not being able to see you on my little feed here. So thank you so much, Mike and Jen, for that potential for a mashup there.
Oh, Jen H said perfection. We did it justice.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Yes, thank you, Rick.
All right, Don Laws is joining us. Sharon Fitzsimmons is joining us. We've got so many people. If I forget to mention your name, folks, my apologies. These comments are coming fast and furious.
Exactly, and we do love that, in fact. So we already said hello to Mike and to Jen. Sarah, who's also, she was the second comment here on YouTube. Her request is coming next, actually. So stay tuned for that. Rob Snyderman, we see you. Well, we don't really see you, but we see your comments anyway. Nina, Elna, Ray Dillard, wonderful,
hey.
welcome.
Nice. And just so
that's
you know,
wonderful.
we are reading these comments after the show is over. So if we don't get a chance to say hi during the show, please still say hi to us so we know that you watched. Again, for those of you who are just watching, a couple of things. If you want your best quality version of this, head on over to YouTube, youtube.com/c/FreePlayDuo and watch there. But if you're happy hanging out on Facebook, go ahead and do so.
That's right.
And if you showed up partway through, this is available on replay, both on Facebook and on YouTube. So don't be afraid. Go ahead and catch the rest of the show another time. And what's coming up next?
Next up is Weather with You. So this is another two-voice arrangement. This one is just two voices, no live looping magic for this one. It's just very straight up. It's a beautiful tune. We absolutely love it. And we built this particular arrangement up when we were lucky enough to be performing at the Adelaide Fringe Festival. We did that 2 years in a row. And so we always like to build up music that comes from that part of the world and bring it in a different package that belongs to us. And so here's a little Weather with You.
All right. One, two, one, two. Walking around the room singing stormy weather on 57 Mount Pleasant Street. Well, it's the same room, but everything's different. You can fight the sleep, but not the dream.
Things ain't cooking in my kitchen. Strange affliction wash over me. Julius Caesar and the Roman Empire couldn't conquer the blue sky. Everywhere you go,
everywhere you go,
you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go,
everywhere you go,
you always take the weather.
Always take the weather
everywhere
with
you go,
everywhere you go,
you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather with you. There's a small boat made of china going nowhere on the mantelpiece. Will I lie like a lounge room lizard? Or will I sing like a bird released? Things ain't cooking in my kitchen. Strange affliction wash over me. Julius Caesar and the Roman Empire couldn't conquer the blue sky. Everywhere you go,
everywhere you go,
you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go,
everywhere you go,
you always take the weather.
You always take the weather
everywhere
with you.
You go,
everywhere you go,
you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather.
Always take the weather.
Always take the weather.
Always take the weather.
Everywhere you go,
everywhere you go,
you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go,
everywhere you go,
you always take the weather.
You always take the weather
everywhere
with
you go,
everywhere you go,
you always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather with you. A little weather with you there. Such a wonderful song and a wonderful sentiment as well. And we're going to go back to our live looping now just for another moment. This one is not a request, but it's one of our favorites. We do this with our other band, Auto Rickshaw, an Indian fusion band, with tabla and bass and stuff like that. But we thought, we're going to do this as a live looping tune, just our two voices multiplied by many, many, many other voices, all live in front of you. And for those of you who are brand new to our setup, Everything we are doing is live in front of your faces and your ears. And there's no band in a box, no karaoke, nothing like that, no backing tracks whatsoever. The only thing we have is a click track so that we make sure that we're in time and on the same rail as our technology. We've basically built in, drawn in all of the arrangement that we've created. So that's what you're getting. And we're going to give you a little Peter Gabriel now.
All right, here we go.
Looking down on empty streets, all she can see are the dreams all made solid, all the dreams made real. All of the buildings, all of the cars were once just a dream in somebody's head. She pictures the broken glass, she pictures the steam, she pictures a soul with no leak at the sea. Let's take the boat out, wait until darkness. Let's take the boat out, wait until darkness comes. Nowhere in the corridors of pale green and gray, nowhere in the suburbs, in the cold light of day. There in the midst of it, so alive and alone, words support like bone, dreaming of Mercy Street. Ooh, where you're inside out, looking for mercy. Ooh, in your daddy's arms again, dreaming of Mercy Street. Ooh, swear they moved that sign, looking for mercy. Ooh, in your daddy's
Pulling out the papers from drawers that slides, tugging out the darkness, word upon word, confessing all the secret things in the warm velvet box. The priest, he's the doctor, he can handle the shocks, dreaming of the tenderness, the tremble in the hips of kissing memories, lips, dreaming of Mercy Street. Well, you're inside out, looking for mercy. Ooh, in your daddy
the street.
And with a father is out in the boat, riding the water, riding the waves on the sea.
A little Peter Gabriel there for you. And those lyrics were inspired by Anne Sexton. Absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous tune. I cut my teeth kind of arranging wise on the album Peter Gabriel's album I love I love performing anything off of that album, in fact. So now we're going to make a little maneuvering change here, a little setting change.
We actually have two stages going on. We have our a cappella stage and we have our piano and voice stage. So Suba's going to move over and she's going to take the iPad with her and she's going to take the set list with her.
Well, I know that part of the set.
And then I'm going to do a little bit of fiddling around in a moment to get the next setup working. And I'm just going to take a look and see. Aw, thank you, Sharon. Sharon's advertising for us, Sharon Fitzsimmons. Yes, we are doing this every single Friday for those of you who are just tuning in. Also, I should let you know that this is being done also, if you wish, to support what you're seeing as pay what you can. There's going to be some information at the end of the show. And if you cannot wait till the end of the show, you can send a donation to paypal.me/FreePlay Duo if you enjoy what you're hearing. We're trying to give a new concert every week. So this week we started taking requests, and we're having a lot of fun putting these requests together. So last night, Suba and I spent a whole night jamming, which was just really wonderful. And when Suba's ready, I'm going to start moving things over, and we're going to see her.
I think I'm ready.
Moving to the... Let us know when you're ready.
I think I'm ready.
Moving to the Suba cam in 3, 2, 1... And let's see where she is. Hang on.
Nowhere.
There she is.
Hello. Hello.
I'm going to move this around so it'll be better if you're sitting rather than standing.
This is great for interrogation purposes? Yes.
It's a little intense.
No, but it's good that you can all see us, right? So what's going to happen next? I know.
So Suba, tell us what people are saying.
All right. So they're saying a standing ovation. Yay. That's awesome. So, as in the album, so adorable. Thanks, Trevor. You know, got to keep it light and breezy, right? Elna says, so what's going to happen next? Drum roll. Can everybody make a drum roll at home? All right. We're going to give you a few piano and voice tunes. The first one, Dylan's going to play piano, I'm going to sing. And then the second two tunes, I'm going to play piano, and Dylan is going to sing. I always like to have him take the lead on some of these things, because it's so often that the female voices have the lead, much like soprano parts. And these are also some of the requests that came in. So I'm not sure if Nasia Miller is with us. Nasia's an old dear friend of ours. We go back a very long way, and she was in my Royal Conservatory of Music adult jazz choir many moons ago, and she requested Time After Time, as in Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time. Following that, we have another couple of requests. After that, it's going to be Billy Joel. That's a Trevor Wilson request. And then Jennifer Doria. I don't see her on YouTube, but I think she's generally on Facebook. Hello, Jennifer. And we're going to give you a little MJ, little Michael Jackson after that. So I believe we're ready. Dylan, I call upon you now.
I think we are. And folks, let us know as we've changed our situation if anything sounds like it's a little out of whack or something like that. I just discovered that your iPhone mic was on in addition, so we may have had some whacked out delay, which Mike Deal tells us is fixed.
Okay, good to know.
So I think we are good. Fixed, everybody says. Echo has stopped. That's
Echo,
what happens when you
echo,
turn off the
echo.
microphone from the cellular telephone. All right.
There we go.
Are we ready?
Yeah. Please sing along if you know this. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashbacks, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories. Time after, sometimes you'll picture me. I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me. I can't hear what you said. Then you say, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. After my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray, you're watching through windows. You're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. You say, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I hear that there are lighters going on. The soundtrack to my teens, yes, Barbara. Absolutely, absolutely. Sarah says,
singing the bass line. Ella and her husband were singing the harmony parts together.
amazing.
Yay!
We feel like we can hear you. I know that's not really true, but the energy is there, the spirit is there. So thank you for being so generous and so giving and just, just being there with us, playing along with us. All right. Oh, Jennifer says, you were right, Suba. I'm listening on FB. Great. I'm so glad because your request is coming soon, Jennifer Doria. But before that, Trevor Wilson, this one goes out to you. And I'm sure there are a ton of choristers. It seems like there are a ton of choral folks listening. You know this song. You probably know some sort of harmony. Just sing some random harmonies with this one. This is And So It Goes.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Something from Natalie Schmidt and her husband. And one of the kids says, "Hey, Dylan, I was named after you." Awesome.
What?
I like that. These are folks I went to high school with.
Okay, that's awesome. I think that makes you famous.
I think that makes me, I'm famous in that household. That is awesome. We're going to give you some Billy Joel now. Except for Suba's going to be Billy Joel, the piano player, and I'll be Billy Joel, the singer.
Excellent. Split personality.
A little something like this. In every heart there is a room, a sanctuary safe and strong, to heal the wounds from a lover's past, until a new one comes along. I spoke to you in cautious tones. You answered me with no pretense, and still I feel I've said too much. My silence is my self-defense, and every time I held a rose, it seemed I only felt the thorns. And so it goes, and so it goes, and so will you soon, I suppose. But if my silence made you leave, then that would be my worst mistake. And so I choose this room with you, and you can have this heart to break. And this is why my eyes are closed. It's just as well for all I've seen. And so it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows. And so I choose to be with you. That's if the choice were mine to make. But you can make decisions
Excellent. Trevor was singing the bass line with you.
Awesome.
Jennifer did this with her senior choir last year. Yeah, Jennifer, it makes me really feel for all of the teacher friends I know, all of the choral conductors I know. Big hugs back to you, Trevor. Very happy to play that song. Such a beautiful piece, beautiful lyrics as well. And so our hearts go out to the all of the teachers and the students and the choral directors and musicians everywhere who are really trying to find their way at this point, trying to navigate what this is that we're in right now. So stay strong, everyone.
We've got another request coming up. This one's for Jen Doria, who requested something that we sing in Retrocity. And if there are any retro fans, Lainey, if you're there, Ross, if you're there, we need you to sing along.
Yes.
And at the end of this particular piece, now in this piece, when we do this with Retrocity, the a cappella group, no piano, and normally Ross Lind sings the lead. I'm going to attempt to sing the lead instead of Ross. But when we get to the end where he does all the crazy high stuff all over the place, that thing there, I'm just going to bail, and I'm going to start doing bass and drums instead. So when we get to that point, we need you guys to be singing all the Shabon, come on, all the MJ stuff that happens at the end of this tune. Sing it into your laptop, sing it, wave your lighters, do all that sort of stuff, and I'll just keep the time going as we do that.
All right.
Make sure I know how the song goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got no place to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could be any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make it change. Na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there's some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me, pretending not they're not alone? A widow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could be any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could be any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, then look at yourself and make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could be any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, so take a look at yourself and then make a change. You gotta get it right while you got the time, 'cause when you got your mind. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Come on, change. No message take a look at yourself. Clap your hands now. Y'all better be singing out there. Make that change.
Sure. Yeah, we've got people toes tapping, singing along. Yay. And the sun is coming out, Trevor. Yay. Okay, we'll do.
Just gonna need a second to get myself set up over here.
Oh, I see. I get to be time filler lady.
That's
some
right.
people are dancing. Some people are grinning like fools.
Yeah.
Squeaking single harmonies. I love that. Yeah, you are our choir of angels, so we thank you. Thank you, Jennifer, for asking for Man in the Mirror. What a great tune. It's so anthemic and kind of hilarious to be singing it with just two people and trying to feel like 100. But there you have it.
It's a little bit of work, I gotta say.
It is a little bit of work. It's true.
But it's a labor of love, I'll tell you.
All right, so we're going to move to our other station, back to our regularly scheduled program. You can see I just got dark there. The interrogation light is gone now. And here I come with my microphone and...
And here I am in the others in Studio B. We got Studio A and Studio B over here. How do you like that? Suba's just grabbing the rest of the stuff, including the set list, so we remember what we're doing.
All right.
And maybe we don't need the words for the next couple ones because we've got them all here. I got those. There we go. All right. We got...
Oh my God.
I'm loving the squeaking, I have to say. It's kind of fun to hear what's going on over there.
I'm actually jumping over couches so that we can move from station 1 to station 2.
All right. So we're going to give you this next one. I think we have time. Yeah, let's do them all.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. We're going to give you this next piece. This is... actually, you know what? This is one of the first pieces where I really finally realized we had officially gone global. This goes back to a time when we were performing in Singapore, and we had the opportunity to perform in a concert hall that was the former Singapore House of Parliament, which is really cool. And Singapore is a very multicultural place, much like Toronto. Primarily, you have Malays, you have Indians, and you have Chinese. Yeah. So we have Malays, Indians, Chinese, and 2 Canadians singing a song in Neapolitan Italian about what it means to be American.
Amazing. Amazingly global.
It had layers, man.
Mm-hmm. Dude.
All right. And I'm just going to get this stuff up and kicking.
You might recognize this tune from The Talented Mr. Ripley. It featured prominently in that movie, along with so much other great music.
All right. Let's do it all.
I see the young people of today. They're walking around with their ball caps on sideways and their pants hanging down between their knees. You people should be proud of where you come from. So why do you feel like you have to act like an American?
Tu fala americano, americano, americano. Giocalo rock and roll, tu gioca al baseball, ma sorti peccamel, chi te le dà la borsetta di mamma, tu va all'americano, americano, americano.
Ma si nato in Italia, siente me non c'è sta niente a fol. Ok, Napolitan, tu va fare American, tu va fare American, tu va fare American, tu va fare Americana. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
What'd you say?
Oh woman, listen what I said. I'll be back on my feet someday. Don't care if you do, cause understood. You ain't got no money, it just ain't no good. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Oh, what'd you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
Tu va all'americano, americano, americano. Sentame che tu vai vivere alla moda, ma si bevi whisky and soda. Poi senta di giocalo rock and roll, tu gioca al baseball, ma sorti peccamel, chi te le dà la borsetta di mamma. Allora, tu va fare l'americano, americano, americano.
Ma si nato in Italia, siente me non c'è sta niente a fal. Ok, Napolita, tu va fare America, tu va fare America, tu va fare American. Hey!
Grazie.
And scene.
Many layers of awesome. Thank you very much.
Sweet.
We're so crazy in a good way. Yeah, and honestly, the crazy keeps us sane. Does that make any sense? Somehow, in my world, it makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much, everyone. We have just a couple more offerings for you today, 2 more requests. The first one comes from Timothy Phillips, who is our beloved shiatsu therapist.
We miss you,
We miss you,
Timothy.
Tim. I'm so like owie all over, achy all over. We need you. But soon, my friend, we will be together again. And you can pummel my muscles as necessary. So Timothy, this one goes out to you. This is a little Simon and Garfunkel, and I know that Elna gave this one the thumbs up as well. So we're gonna put this out to both of you, both Timothy and Elna. This one is for you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People hearing without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share. No one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silent raindrops fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they'd made. And the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sounds of silence.
And there you have it, a little Simon and Garfunkel. Lovely. Oh, we have got some new people here.
Oh, sweet.
Molto grazie. Oh, thank you. Prego. Lovely. Yeah, it's really fun learning these new songs. So we're going to encourage you to keep on sending us those requests. You can do it right here on the comments. These will be saved, we think, both on Facebook and on the YouTube. And we'll try to get to as many as we can. Some require a little more thinking, and some might require live looping, which takes a bit of time for us to put together, but we are certainly up for the challenge. And we are calling this Free Play Fridays at 4 for the foreseeable future.
Oh!
Yes, tongue twister for all of you choral people out there. And really, we're gonna do this until we get back to some.
Until we can get out and perform for you live.
Exactly, in venues
We
near
miss
you.
so much coming out and coming on tour to be with you. We see some of our friends from our UK touring, some friends from Italy, some friends from Netherlands, Germany, all over Canada,
Mexico
the United
City.
States. Mexico City.
Wonderful,
Awesome.
welcome.
So we're so glad to have you all here, and we cannot wait to get out and perform with you again. Until then, every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, just to let you know, if you are interested, we are doing a pay what you can on this. That is available. There will be a little splash screen at the end of today's performance. But if you cannot wait until then, it would be paypal.me/freeplayduo. That's where you can find us. If you haven't done already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can let you know when the next one is coming up. If you only caught a piece of this or you want to watch it again, it is available on Facebook and definitely on YouTube for replaying purposes. And we hope you'll tell all your friends and make it a big party. We love performing for you so much.
We
and
really
we're so
do.
glad that you're here and spending time with us.
Yes. So we're going to leave you with the Beatles. This is a request by Debbie Fleming, our near and dear friend, who we haven't been able to sing with for some time now. She's an amazing singer, arranger, director, performer, and we love you, Deb. This one goes to you. This is A Little Taxman.
Yeah. one for you, 19 for me. Taxman, 'cause I'm the taxman. Yeah, I'm the taxman. Should 5% appear too small? Taxman, be thankful I don't take it all. Taxman, 'cause I'm the taxman. Yeah, I'm the taxman. If you drive a car, I'll tax the street. If you try to sit, I'll tax your seat. If you get too cold, I'll tax the heat. If you take a walk, I'll tax your feet. Taxman, taxman, 'cause I'm the taxman. Yeah, I'm the taxman. Don't ask me what I want it for. Anybody got a little money? Anybody got a little money? Anybody got? If you don't want to pay some more. Anybody got a little money? Anybody got a little money? Anybody got? 'Cause I'm the taxman. Yeah, I'm the taxman. Now my advice for those who die: declare the pennies on your eyes. 'Cause I'm the taxman. Yeah, I'm the taxman. And you're working for no one. Working for no one. Working for no one. Working for no one.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dylan Bell.
That is Suba Shankran.
We are FreePlay. Thank you for joining us for FreePlay Fridays at 4. It is now 5:01. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, be healthy, be happy. Keep singing and dancing and squealing and doing all those wonderful things. Music is such a healer, and even though we can't be together, we feel your beautiful energy. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Ta-ta.